Good morning, YouTube. A little bit of a late start here. The camera was in the other truck, but we are back up at the townhomes where we did the sod install. You can see it right there. We are now going to do this neighbor and this neighbor for sod. So this whole area has to get done. And a landscape install on this unit here. So we're throwing in there, going to do a little mound there with some boulders, lay out all the landscaping, get them in the ground, mulch it, and then get this whole area prepped, ready to go. It's Tuesday, I'm shooting this today. We have sod coming Wednesday and Thursday, but the weather does not look good. So we have a lot of sod work to do before Friday. Looks really bad, so hopefully we can get all this sodded in 2 days. We'll see. It's going to be closed. All right, throw you on my head here. Here, Mike, all these coral bells can get splattered in and around there. It's tough because although it's April, it's still pretty cold, as you can tell by how we're bundled up. Bring the rest of these over. All the perennials will stay in the front here. Oh no, my fault, but the 3 skips that were all the way in the back, they were for here, around the AC unit. That's why they were separate from the batch all the way in the front. So I'm gonna have to run and get them. We could just wait until tomorrow, but that's... Fuck. I thought something was missing when I looked at it this morning. I didn't think to tell you. The 3 in the back stay. Damn it. Yeah, we had a rain day yesterday, so I went. We have 125 4-foot skip laurels we're doing for a job next week. So I went and got them. That filled the truck up, came back, and then went and got these. Those 2 go on either side of the door there, that the egress window. And I told Mike this morning, hey, all the skips come out, not realizing that, you know, we had 3 in there. Yeah, they were separate from the bigger batch, but that stinks. All right. And then those perennials in there just get kind of thrown around the front. Put a couple in front of the spirea there, and again, the skips go around that. So that's it. Just a quick little easy install, and the rest will get sodded. Jeez, Mike drives like a... I'll keep the comment to myself, I guess. I'm like laying down in the seat over here. put the hostas.
So there's 3 holes for your.
Oh, I didn't even see them.
They're all 2 foot, 2 by feet.
Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yep. That'll work.
Enough?
Yeah, these are the plants we forgot.
You don't have
yeah.
them, yeah.
They'll work. See, so when you compress them, dude, they're good. They're in there enough. Just make sure a lot of people like push down on the actual pot.
Don't.
You gotta push down out here
okay.
because the pot's not gonna let you compact the dirt because it's there. You know what I mean? So as long as you do outside of the pot, that's where it counts. But yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, tell me what you want. I'll do it.
That's good there. That will keep open because the water can flow through there. I don't know if I like those 2 Asmanthus. They kind of look That curve there is good. Butch, we'll bring that sign up here now. They had their fair share. Now it's time to change.
Show it to the neighbor.
And nothing up here you have to rake, Butch, because this is all landscaping from somebody else. So bring it over here. So all that where you're walking, you don't have to rake any of that. And like 3 foot along the house, you can let go. 3-4 foot. He messaged me a print. I'm gonna look at it quick. That way that'll save us some raking and shit to do. All right, where are the? Here are the.
What's the name for this little dog?
These guys I gotta move over here because they like shade, and the problem is there's no shade up there. Well, but hopefully once it gets over to there.
This was an apple orchard.
Oh, okay.
They just took the top of the mountain off.
Yeah, see, the spacing isn't right. This one has to get dug. See how it's on a straight line? See how much further out? That one's gotta get redug. Look how cattywampish that is. I don't know what the hell you're measuring.
What are you about, 2 foot off the house?
Whatever his steps were, give or take. So that's got to get just the backside cut out a little bit, and then it can kick back. Cause that's the worst thing to look at. People are like, oh my god, look how.
Especially the 4 mulches in it.
And then we'll put that guy there. Those hostas can go there. Basically, there we'll peak them like a little tiny front, just a smidge front, so it gives it a little bit of variation. This will be river rock in here for the downspout. Yeah, that'll just be a sea of. Woo! Let's use your shovel for
That's getting edged then, correct?
No, we don't have to because the sod's going in.
Okay, so your sod.
Well, that's gonna go whoop. Oh, We could do a little edge. It doesn't hurt, you know what I mean? Doesn't hurt. This rake has a... Where do we want to be? Yellow handle's probably too far, so one in.
Cherry unit get.
No, I can go back around. I got sidetracked.
Like a roast, you can scoop everything up.
Perfect, yep, yep. Yeah, I'll go over there now at the print and show you what we do or don't have to do. Might go in a little bit off of that. There you go. Okay. Did I mess up here? No, okay. Yeah. The river rock will go here. That'll be river rock there, and then river rock up here.
Little prints up for people, or
I kind of do, but
just walk through.
So that'll be river rock. That'll be river rock. The rest will be mulch. All right, let me go over there with you, Butch, and show you. Let me ask Brett though. That'll be it. We'll put a slight edge on this, maybe just like 2 inches or so, just so the sod. Cause like at my house, we cheated and didn't do it, and now like every year I'm fighting trying to get an edge on it.
You say 2 inches deep?
Yeah, like not like a normal edge, because you gotta remember that sod's gonna stick up that much higher too. So a couple inches through, you can throw the dirt right in the yard.
Whip it that way.
Yep.
Awesome.
And then we'll rake all this smooth. Another thing we didn't bring is preen, unless we have it.
A little bit.
A little enough to do this.
I got a whole container
whole
full in
bag?
the back of the truck.
Okay.
I don't have a whole bag, but there's a bag back in the
Container.
job trailer.
Yeah.
We just filled up the container.
Correct, that's all you do. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
All right.
The rest of it's back in the job trailer.
You guys can carry on this. Butch, you can come with me over here. This we're letting go. They're going to do whatever they want with that. So nothing is in here.
All right.
So they basically have it going in and then around and then in. Yeah. A little bit of added accent to his car. And then he said it's only going to the AC unit.
Oh, wow.
So, but his rendering is not accurate. Oh no, that's the electrical box. But there's no plantings back there. He said to the AC unit, but he only has the drawing stopping there. They just did it all, like, paper's all wrinkled, and so looks like they have it coming out again here. And then I would probably just do like again, this is just for us for a sod tomorrow, so we can. Yes, correct. That's going to be all on them to rake.
Oh.
Yeah. this. Yep, correct. Yep, yep.
Here you go.
Yeah. Here's, I'm gonna grab this. See how rooted in this is already. Oh yeah, can't pull it up. But you can see it got dry. You can see how it started shrinking. Yeah, see I came in at that later and they didn't water it. Before you do all that, make sure you stomp like all that, and like all this needs raked out yet before you preen that. I mean, I guess you could preen it, and then if you're gonna rake it out, don't preen it. If you're just gonna stomp it like he's doing, then you can preen it.
What am I stopping?
All the lumpy shit, so when you mulch it, it's way easier to mulch it. You don't got the dirt popping up through the mulch everywhere. Especially like where you edge. See how you left like a mound inside the edge? So that all that's got to come out or get pushed in and stomped in. Just step on it flat and that should be good enough. Probably just gonna mix it all together. I could dump it over the frickin' bank, I guess, maybe.
Dump it in the back.
River Rock. Where that little pink is, yeah. Thicker, do it thicker, Michael. Like new landscape, literally throw the pitchfork down and that's pretty much how thick I want it to be. Because the problem is when all that dirt settles, the mulch settles. Butch, anything you pick up with the wheelbarrow, just make a pile like right here or whatever, and then we'll pick up the rest. Alright, I'm gonna go get the skips in the fabric. Waste of fucking time, but.
So on the timesheet for today, I put ×2 from the time we got here till 10, and then I did ×4 because they got.
Yeah, that's
10.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
And then tomorrow it'll be ×5 because Charles will be here.
Yeah.
So, alright. That's all raked. There's just one little windrow from there back, and then another little windrow from there to here, and then that's all done, ready for sod. Here, I think what we'll do is, after we're done mulching, rake that back because we have it all stomped in, and then pull that rock this way, and then I would just walk back and forth and take the windrows out like we do when we normally do raking and seeding. Just take those humps out because, you know, it spilled over on the bucket as I was back dragging it.
Yeah.
And then the only thing I didn't touch yet is from here to here. And then all of this, I think it's gonna be handwork. Get this existing sod out and have it, you know, an inch low or whatever so the sod can sit in it. Like right here is kind of where we want to be, like that 1 inch low all through there. So we can either just shovel it and throw it in and rake this side back, but all this we'll have to just scoop up, get a spade shovel or flat shovel and just take an inch out of this whole thing all the way up through. So when I get back, we'll have another pile of dirt, but at least we got out what we, you know, clean it up a little bit now. much because it is so windy, and all that lawn residue and dried straw is all blown in this landscaping already, as you can see. Really irritated about that. We're gonna have to end up remulching all this. Not our fault, we have no control over it, but that looks like shit. So got everything prepped. Again, the sod really would have rooted in the way it was, but tomorrow first thing in the morning, sod comes. We're gonna start back there in that corner and lay that to that post there and work our way forward. While somewhat dry now, I want to get the back done and work our way out. So if it gets too wet, we can hopefully work from the road. We'll see. But that's it for today. Quick little install and whatnot, but